joining Celestia Core Devs Call 37. If you're joining online on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, without anything else, we can get started. I don't think we have any updates from working groups. I'm gonna just kind of leave the floor open for anyone who has an update for anything for the working groups. I think we have a big node release that just happened yesterday. I don't know if we want to touch on that at all. Um, but yeah, I can always come back to these working groups if we want, and we can go to CIP updates. So this is now a few, I think, yeah, 3 weeks ago. We had a bunch of status changes for CIPs that are included in the Matcha network upgrade. So the first one was that CIP 35, which is header pruning for light nodes, was moved to final. CIP 34, setting the pruning window to 7 days and 1 hour, was moved to final. CIP 37, lowering the unbonding period to 14 days, was moved to last call. That was then moved to final last week in 350. CIP 38, to increase the maximum block square and transaction size, was moved to last call, I think, in this PR 3 weeks ago. And that was also moved to final last week. And we have the CIP 39 that removes the token filter for Hyperlane and IBC was also moved to last call 3 weeks ago. And I think we're still waiting for that to move to final. Yeah, so another big update that happened since the last call was the Matcha network upgrade was merged. And this will include, just going to go to the CIP. That will include CIPs 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 41. So I think we're just waiting on 39, 40, and 41 to go to last call.
But
What's
doesn't it
up?
also include CIP 34 and 35?
Mm,
I don't think it really
yes.
includes the header pruning though. I think that's just node like DA specific.
Okay, but I think there's some confusion on that then because the announcement that Alex Alcy's review does not mention CIP 34, 30, 35 should at least be in the announcement.
Yeah, I agree. There should be an announcement for the header pruning one, but I think that maybe should be separate from the match upgrade.
Because I guess 34 and even 35 are specific to DA, right? So they don't actually, they're not really required to be in this network upgrade. Am I understanding that right?
Yeah, that's correct. It's not really on the consensus side of the network. So it's not required for the consensus hardcode.
Okay. I guess, do we need to add anything to 42? I guess if it's a big enough change for like people doing integrations and stuff, maybe it's worth including. What do you think, Mustafa?
Like I was just gonna say that the pruning window one will actually coincide exactly with the V6. So in some
Okay.
way they are kind of related, except they'll just be on the bridge node, light node side.
Okay, I guess Moose, if you think we need to add those to 42, please.
No, I don't
Yeah,
have
I
an
guess.
opinion about 42. I just have an opinion about the announcement.
Okay, cool. Um, I guess we can talk about moving 39, 40, and 41 to final now. The last call deadline has passed or is today for all of those. And I guess unless there are any objections, I think we should do this so that they're ready for V6. So are there any objections to moving 39, 40, or 41 to last call? I will take that as a no, so we're good to move those. And I think after that's done, we can move the matcha network upgrade to last call, assuming all of the CIPs are final. In terms of like things that we had to talk about today, that was it. I think we've covered all of these PRs that were basically just all status changes. And I'm curious now if anyone has anything else they want to discuss. I'm going to assume there's nothing else, like no other topics that we need to talk about. I would be curious if we have like a broad update for what our timeline looks like for V6. Maybe Callum, if you're able to share more.
I think the plan is to have it out on Arabica this week, and then I think mainnet is still targeting the end of September.
Cool. I think it's a good enough timeline for us to understand where it's at. So thank you. Anything else that anyone wants to bring up this week? Cool. I'm gonna take that as a no. Give everyone back some time for their day. We'll go ahead and plan our next meeting for September 16th at the same time in the same place right now. If we are able to figure out how to use Google Meet instead, we'll go ahead and change the invite so you'll know on your calendar. But yeah, that was all we have for today. Thank you everyone for coming, and we'll see you in the forum and in the internet. Peace.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks. See you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.